some comments wanted to know what sort of magic I specifically do. And yeah, I thought about a bunch when that question came up. And I thought about all the different kinds that I would recognize as such. And I remembered this incident on the weird video game awards, but it's not just that. It's let's say, I was thinking about hecklers. If you don't know, at those awards, there was a heckler or a troll. He trolled the ceremony. He sort of stepped up behind one of the directors on one of the speeches, and then just after he finished, he grabbed the mic and started blabbering. It was a troll. He trolled the award show. But I would consider that sort of magic, because when you look at what happened afterward, there are now like mods in games. There's all these memes on the internet. Everyone talks about it like it had a ripple effect. And I thought, I was a bit uncomfortable with that, because I think about when I talk about magic or something, I basically talk about art, and I talk about some sort of value in that. And I couldn't see the value in that troll, So I guess, this troll magic, what is it? There's definitely a place for it, I get it to a degree. This, you're basically playing with the basics of magic. Here's a thing I created, and I can see a reaction. Only it's sort of they go for the cheap shot, they don't really stretch themselves. Most trolls I know, it's sort of like I just go for the immediate thing, and there's nothing else that grows out of that, There's nothing to be told out of it. It's not all bad though. I mean, it's sort of, I think about Anonymous or some sort of these hacker groups, or no, don't even go that far. Think about this one thing with GameStop at the stock market. I don't know, maybe you don't know about it, but basically a bunch of people on Reddit mixed up the stock market around a specific spiel that was played with a video game seller, like a market that sold, like a shop, like a real local store, not local, worldwide, but And they did it. They sort of tricked the system, and they made GameStop worth a bunch, and that made other people lose a bunch of money because they bet on GameStop losing. So that's sort of, I think that's related to this troll magic. It's like that was a very simple thing to do, but it had a big ripple effect. I get that. I just think a lot of the time they don't aim really that high, It's sort of, because most of the time all it amounts to is sort of an immediate effect. Like this guy on the Game Awards, he stepped up there, and then people were just sort of, what was that? And that's it. I think he's banned now, so that's basically what it gets down to. When people online do this, to me personally, it's so easy to, you can hide them, block them, whatever, and that's that. So that's where this magic of the troll stops, Also, okay, I just don't listen to you, okay. But it can be used for good, as I said. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. it's very difficult to say often what exactly you bring. So there's this leap of faith thing coupled to it. It's sort of like, yeah, you sort of have to believe that what you're doing with it is good in the end, and how you come to that conclusion is, yeah, it's I can see why people think trolling is just fun, and they just do it because of that, and it's hard to argue with that. I see a lot of value in it. Like, let's say, I mean, trolls, they kind of are hecklers. Let's say a comedian gets heckled live, at a stand-up gig. You can see a lot of those videos on YouTube, and I always marvel at that because some of them handle it really well, and it makes the show better sometimes. Not always. Sometimes the heckler goes too far and gets kicked out. But that's sort of what I mean. There's a balance, Like, yeah, you can challenge someone with a good troll, just like with a good prank. But I think a good prank in my mind is something that at the end, when it's resolved, it makes everyone kind of laugh or smile. Or, yeah, it brings something good in the end. So, I don't know. I guess that would be my advice for using troll magic, Sort of, you have to think about it to some degree. Like, what am I doing? I want to challenge someone, okay, but how does it resolve itself in the end? How could it? Or, I don't know. It's a weird, I dabbled in it, I have to say, I did. But in a way that I felt comfortable with. Like, I thought of myself as sort of like, okay, I create this account to do some love trolling, like, what do I mean by that? I mean, like, trolls that de-escalate situations, for example. Sort of like the anti-troll, if you want. Sort of, there's an argument going on, and then I come in and say, hey, I think you're both really cool persons, so I love you. Something like that. And then everyone sort of, I often had this, like, it collapsed the confrontation in that argument, in the chat argument or whatever. That was fun to see, I think that brings more joy to the troll himself as well, doesn't it? I don't know. I think a few trolls should reply with very honest opinions in the comment section. I don't know if that's possible. Oh, but if you hear something in the background, that's my roommate. He's sick. He got sick through the holidays. this resonance, this weird thing that you feel. That it's really inexplicable. It's a bit mysterious, I'd say. Yeah, but I can't, when I say I can't fake it, I mean, when I don't feel well, like, I can't, then I don't. I don't know. Sometimes I do write when I don't feel well, and then I feel better afterwards. But that's not what I meant to say. It's sort of like, you can feel when the writing is good. You can feel when a video is good, or a conversation, anything. I think it goes for everything, for this troll magic, for this YouTube thing. Like, it just has to be, it has to come from a place that makes total sense to you. That sort of feels like really like home, And I think then trolls can be really fun and engaging, challenging, maybe, but I don't know, whatever, enlightening even. I believe in you. I bumped against the mic 3 times. I'm gonna cut it out every time. I'm gonna be careful. Or did I troll you? Did I bump into it? No, I didn't. I thought about acting a lot lately as well. I think I should, that should be the next video. I'm gonna do the next video with the cup and about acting. So I'll see you, I think the next day.